My name is Madeline, and welcome to this 20-minute yin yoga class for sleep. So today we'll be using a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a pillow, or you can just do these poses without the bolster. But the bolster does add some nice support and gentleness, which can feel really nice before going to sleep. So let's get right into our first pose, which will be a supported child pose. So you're going to want to grab that bolster, have it nearby. Place it long ways on the mat in front of you. And then start to come onto your hands and knees. And then bring the feet together and the knees wide on the mat. And start to sink back towards your heels. Then maybe grab that bolster or pillow and place it in between those knees. And then start to walk forward and just let the chest rest on the bolster here. So you can have your cheek facing in one direction, and I'll let you know when to switch it to the other way. And today we'll be holding poses for around 3 minutes or so. It'll be a very gentle practice. So really just try to melt in and surrender to the poses. Really let your chest feel supported by that bolster. And if you have your head facing in one direction, just go ahead and switch it to the other side. And let's take a couple more deep breaths here. Take one more deep breath. And then slowly start to press back up onto your hands. Really take your time here. There's no rush. You can move the bolster over to the side. And we'll just come forward onto hands and knees. Once you're here, option 2, take a couple of cat-cows, or just gently move the body in any way that feels good. So maybe you want to take some circles, just listening intuitively. And take one more breath in this movement. And then let's return back to center. And we're going to come down onto our backs now. We're going to come into a reclining butterfly supported by the bolster. So you can place the bolster down, further down on your mat. Bring the legs over that bolster. Bring the soles of the feet together. So those knees are going to be supported by that bolster. And you can come all the way down onto your back. And rest here. Again, you can always choose to not use the bolster or your pillow if that feels better for you. Feeling this gentle hip opening and letting your body feel supported by the earth. And remember your deep breathing here. And let's take a couple more breaths here. Take one last deep breath. And then slowly bringing the hands to the thighs. You can bring those knees together. Maybe draw knees into the chest. An option to rock a couple times side to side if that feels good. And then whenever you're ready, we'll press up into a seat. No rush. And this time we're going to come into a deer pose supported by that bolster. So start to bring that left thigh, left hip in line with the front of the bolster. You can bend at the knee and then bend that right knee as well. So you kind of have two triangle like shapes here. And then start to twist your body in front of you and start to fold forward over that bolster. So feeling a gentle hip stretch. This one is really relaxing. And again, just try to really let your body feel supported by the bolster or the earth below you. And let's take a couple more breaths here. Take one more breath and then slowly press back up onto the hands. No rush. And from here, we'll just move right into that other side. So just shifting the body around a little bit. And this time, that right thigh, right hip is going to come in line with the top of the bolster. You can bend at that right knee. And then bend at the left knee as well. So the sole of the foot is kind of coming pretty close to that left knee. And then turn your body forward and start to fold forward over that bolster once again. Notice the difference between the two sides. And remember your breathing. And we'll take a couple more breaths in this deer pose. Take one more breath. And then slowly start to press back up onto those hands. You can bring the legs out in front of you. Maybe you want to shake them out a little bit. And then whenever you're ready, we'll come all the way down onto our backs. Option to hug knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. And then come back to center. And we're going to come into a supported Shavasana, our final resting pose. So you can place the bolster in front of you and start to bring those knees on top of that bolster. And just let the feet drape out to the sides, let the legs feel supported. You can always do this without the bolster as well. Let the arms drape out to the sides. And then surrender into the earth for your final resting pose, Shavasana. And if you have the time, I encourage you to stay in this Shavasana for as long as you like, or just head to sleep. If you have to get going, we'll close with one final breath. You can exhale the air out now. Take an inhale through the nose and a big exhale out the mouth. And thank you so much for practicing with me. If you're about to go to sleep, I hope you sleep well. And if you'd like to see more yin yoga classes like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again next time.